who saw this coming? I didn't. That's for damn sure. I did not see this coming at all. So everyone on social media within the NASCAR world is calling this the craziest silly season decision of the year so far. And to be quite honest, yeah, it is pretty crazy. It is pretty crazy. I mean, just a few weeks ago, a lot of us fans of the sport were questioning the fact that there was supposedly going to be a contract extension for Ricky Stenhouse to stay at Roush Fenway Racing. And myself and a bunch of other people were just thinking this.
Why? Why? Why?
So, yeah, needless to say, after that was announced, a lot of us were none too pleased, considering, look at what's happened with Stenhouse ever since 2017. He has been absolutely irrelevant as far as trying to get wins, and the only thing of relevance that he's really done since 2017 has been wrecking more people than I can keep track of. I mean, good lord, no wonder why people call him Wrecky Spinhouse now. It's because, good god, the guy wrecks more people than he can actually run up front, which is very rarely. But this news came out just a little bit ago that Stenhouse will be gone from Roush next year, and here I am thinking, finally! He has been one of those guys who, granted, whenever he came up in the Cup in 2013, you could say he was ready to come up to Cup, considering he had just won 2 straight Nationwide Series championships. But good God, he was not that good. He was not that good at all. 2017, he showed promise, got 2 plate race wins, but since then, he occasionally gets a top 5 here and there, but he's nowhere on the level of competition to other guys, even younger guys, like the guy who's going to be replacing him next year, Chris Buescher. And speaking of Buescher, he should have gotten this ride back in 2016, if I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Like, I thought after 2015, that should have been when Stenhouse should have been let go, and Buescher had just gotten off of winning the Xfinity Championship by beating out guys like Regan Smith, Chase Elliott, Elliott Sadler, Justin Allgaier for that championship. I could have made the argument back in 2016 that Buescher should have gotten the 17, or if they had kept the 3rd car in there, or gotten the 6, or hell, even when Biffle was on his way out, maybe he could have replaced Biffle into 16. I mean, who's to say, but he should have gotten a Roush car, not front row in 2016, considering, like, wow, he managed to win the Xfinity Championship by beating out Chase Elliott, who was heralded as the greatest thing of the series that year, and the year prior for that matter. But beside the point, finally Chris Buescher's getting a competent ride. Now granted, the 37 car this season has been pretty solid, mostly because of Buescher, because, I mean, look, up until last week, from Kansas until Vegas, all the way back in May until Vegas a couple of weeks ago, Buescher was on a top 20 streak. Like, he had been very consistent in that 37 car. So, he's able to take mediocre equipment like JTG Doherty, get him top 20s on a weekly basis and a few top 10s, contending for top 10s every week. We'll see what he does in the 17, considering the 17 would probably be in a better spot if they had a better driver. It was proven last year whenever Kenseth, when he was in the 6 car for a while, he was able to get that team some good runs, almost won a race at Indianapolis, of all places. So it's just the thing, like, Stenhouse is just not that good of a driver, or at least not anymore. So I'm wondering, is this just going to be a driver swap? Is Stenhouse going to the 37 and Buescher to the 17, or is Stenhouse just going to be gone for good, or go back into Xfinity, or even go to trucks? Who knows what's going to happen? All I care about is, thank God Chris Buescher's got a better ride. Maybe not that much better than the 37, but if Ryan Newman could get the 6 car, double-digit top 10 finishes this season, get it into the chase, and actually contend every single week, I bet Buescher, I'm thinking of Eric Bischoff. I bet you Buescher could maybe win a race in that car on speed next season. And I'm going to predict Kansas. Now, that's not going to be added in the 2020 NASCAR predictions video. I'm just merely saying, I bet he wins at Kansas next season because that's one of his best tracks. And the fact that he'll be in a better car, I'd be looking out on Chris Buescher next season, no doubt. But what do you guys think about this whole situation? Do you think Buescher will do better next season than he has been this season? Or do you think Buescher's going to regress a little bit? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, peace. God, I could really use some good quality entertainment, but all I got's $40. So, what the hell am I going to do? Okay, let's see what we got to drink. Ah, fucking perfect. Ah, some good old Powerade. Delicious. No, not really. Damn it, we don't even have Spam in here! Whoa!